Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you today?
I'm fine.
So, my name is Urvisha Thummar and I am a student of Mental Health and Counselor program. So, I'll be your student counselor today. So, how may I call you today?
You can call me by my first name. It's Belly.
So, hi Berlin, thank you so much for showing up today because having this kind of conversation is not easy for everyone. So, thank you so much for trusting me today. So today this is your space and my goal is to understand and listen you, and I want to explore this journey together, that what is really important for you. So before we begin, I just want to let you know that whatever you say stays between us, remain private or confidential until or unless if there any concern regarding your safety or someone else. In that case, I need to share those information with with somebody. Otherwise, but don't worry about it. If that ever comes up, I will talk to you about it first. So, is there any question about it?
No, I'm good.
Mhm. So, Berlin, thank you so much for coming here today. So, would it be okay if we start by what brings you here today?
Honestly, I was not willing to do this session because it was not my idea to do this session, but my doctor wants me that I should need to see a counselor, so that's why I'm here.
It sounds like to coming here, it wasn't completely your idea, and still you showed up today. It says a lot about you. It takes a lot of courage, and it says a lot about your willingness. So, would it be what are your doctors exactly said to you that you need to see a counselor?
Like recently, I have observed some signs of hypertension, and my doctor told me that I should quit smoke now. But I don't see it as a problem. It's quite normal for me to smoke. But my doctor is really concerned about it.
It makes sense that you doesn't see you smoking. You doesn't see that quitting is necessary for now, and it's not urgent for you right now. So it that is something that your doctor found something with related to your health, right? So what are your takes on it while your doctor suggesting you to quit?
Um, as I already mentioned, that I don't see it as a problem because look, I know a lot of people, a lot of relative of mine. They literally smoke throughout their whole life, and they were not suffering from any health issues in their life, especially related to smoke. They were healthy, they were fit, and even some of my colleagues as well. They smoke more than me, but they are also doing good in their lives. So that's why I don't see it as a problem. But when my doctor told me that I should take it into consideration, I like did try to quit it or cut it down, but I was not able to stick to that particular routine. After 2 days, I like it came back to my same routine and I start smoking as I used to do.
So it sounds like you are comparing yourself to someone who already smoked and who did really well in their life. So quitting is not necessary for you. So what are your daily routines in terms of smoking?
I usually smoke 5 to 6 cigarettes in a day, especially during my especially during my work or in office, because my work is really very hectic, and whenever I feel like high blood pressure on my mind or whenever I feel anxious, I usually smoke at that time, and it really helps me to be relaxed on that particular times. It really helps me to deal with my all the stress.
So you feel like smoking is really helps you to relax and during your work stress, and it sounds like smoking is really helping you, and you found a really best way to cope up with your stress in a way that is really works for you.
Uh, yes, it really helps me to deal with my stress.
Mhm. So have you tried quitting before, as your doctor suggested to you quit?
Yeah, I just mentioned that I did try to quit, but it doesn't last long.
So trying to quit, it shows a lot about you that you were open to change, and it take a lot of strength. So what was that experience for you when you tried to quit?
Um, Honestly, it was very difficult situation for me because smoking is now a part of my routine. So it is not easy for me at all to quit. I struggled a lot at that time because I feel like everyone was kept checking on me at that time, and because it was something not I want to do by myself, I felt forced or pushed to quit by someone else. So I literally struggled a lot during at that time when I was trying to quit.
I can hear that how frustrating that experience was for you, because when while you were trying your best uh, with balancing your what is best for you and what others wants to do for you. So, and that's not always easy. Mm, So what I what might help you to feel like it more, quitting feel like more your idea rather than someone else.
Um, I, I'm not thinking about it right now, but if in case in future I have to, so I think I like try to cut it down, maybe from 6 to 3. But yeah,
That's a really thoughtful idea, that you are not saying that you are not considering quit completely, but still you are trying to find you are find a way that is manageable for you, that is doable for you, and that's it is a really smart goal. So what I have heard is that smoking is smoking is really helps you to cope up with your daily stress, and what how your past experience frustrate you right now, and how you feel pressurized from others, and you are open to change. You are open to change on your own terms. Did I get that right?
yes.
So if ever comes up, what I so if ever you thought about cutting down, so what helps you to stick with it?
Like I think as I told you that I try to like cut it down into half, and maybe I will write every time I smoke, or I try to do not cross that limit of three cigarettes in a day. Yeah.
That's a really smart move. That cutting, tracking is really powerful goal right now, and that really works for you. So, would it be okay if we discuss some further steps in a next session?
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Mhm. Thank you so much, Berlin, for sharing all this information with me and trusting me with all that information. So, what we talked about today is your smoking habit. Your smoking is really help you to cope up with your daily stress, and how your past experience frustrate you, like you feel pressurized from external factors, and it says a lot about you that you are open to change. You you are thinking about change, even if it wasn't completely, you are not sure about it, and Mhm. And you were open to change, that cutting down and with cutting down and maybe tracking. So it's a powerful goal, and it's a really thoughtful idea. So thank you so much, Berlin, for coming here today and sharing all this information and being open and honest today. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Uh,
Okay, thank you.
have a nice day.
You too.